Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the London E-Prix and our qualifying session, which is about to get underway. Our final qualifying of 2026 season 12, the final ever in the Gen 3 Evo. Two men in a direct hunt for the championship, Pascal Wehrlein and Mitch Evans, separated as well. Well, Pascal Wehrlein and Jake Dennis separated by 5 points. Mitch Evans is 21 points back. And coming into this one, Megan, Birch is alongside me for qualifying. Evans and Wehrlein have to go out of this group together. It is critical for the championship that this goes well. Hello, Megan, how are you?
I need to go full screen to you.
Hello. What, you didn't mean to go full screen to me, or you did?
No, I forgot to click you on, so for a brief second...
Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah, go on.
I quickly did it.
Well, we'll sync up now with the world feed. This is round 17 and the final London E-Prix in the XL. We don't even know if Brands Hatch is going to be called the London E-Prix or whether it be called the Brands Hatch or the Kent E-Prix, but it's a 2.077 kilometre circuit, lap record at 107, and the first two corners, an instant and overtaking zone. We are currently uploading the track walk. I'm uploading it both to the Formula E Zone Google Drive, and I'm also uploading it from my phone. So, Jack, if you're watching, I am uploading. It's on 15%, so I'm trying to get it out, but the Wi-Fi is terrible. But before the race starts, tune into Formula E Zone and you'll see that video. And then it'll also be broadcast on the watch-along later on. Megan Birch is alongside me for qualifying, as she's been our producer this weekend, making sure everything goes correctly. Megan, looking ahead to this one then, I don't know if you're sat down or stood up, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here in London. There is a bit of cloud cover, but there is sunshine starting to come in from a distance. I can see from my hotel commentary box position, which is about 6-7 minutes away from the XL Centre. And it's got a beautiful view of central London. I can see the Shard as well coming through. We'll see this in our pre-race show as well when we throw up to the commentary box, because it is a stunning, stunning view. But Megs, Lucas de Grassi is not in his racing overalls yet. He should be going out in this session. I mean, he's not.
Well,
Lucas is saying he's tweeted about the car.
Let's have a look.
What's it? That's a battery.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I always say, when it comes to someone's final races, they will never finish it. Most of the time, they
Lucas de
crash
Grassi.
out. You already crashed out
Right,
yesterday.
this is what Lucas de Grassi just tweeted 4 minutes ago. We will not take part in quali today due to FP3 problem. Lots of changes required to fix it. He also tweeted a current state picture, which I'll be only the third person in the world to like, where he's shown it. So it is going to be a whole new setup, which means Lucas de Grassi might start his final ever motor race from the pit lane due to the fact he's changed so many. We're underway though for qualifying one. Pascal Wehrlein, Mitch Evans, Antonio Fitzcosta, Nick Cassidy, Nick De Vries, Felipe Djokovic, Jose Maria Marti, Joel Erkson, Lucas de Grassi and Norman Nato coming through. But Megs, absolutely, it seems to be a difficult circumstance for Lucas. He's going to start at the back or worse, the pit lane.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of expected that, because when does someone's last race ever go to plan? So I feel like he will start, I think, from the pit lane. And also, it rained here outside of the commentary box for the first time.
Hang on, we've got a car stopped. Car stopped down there. It's the 23 of Norman Nato. Yellow flag's out. He stopped down at turn 10, right in front of us as we're going through the championship drivers progression. So I don't know what's happened there. He's going to try and do a recycle of the car and get going again, but not good news. Megan, are you seeing the same thing, that the cars in the Gen 3 are now just starting to break a little bit more? They're being a bit too breakable.
Yeah. I feel like every single time they go out on the track, one is going to break. At least that's what I've seen so far this weekend, as my pitch is slightly freeze. So I think it's like not just a you problem, I think it's a them problem.
Yeah, mine have gone too, as Nato comes to a breaking point as well. He's got a radio, if you want to transcribe that. lost the brake. It's another brake issue. We were mentioning this as well in our track walk about how the brakes are going to be so critical, especially in today's race too, where you have to get on the brakes, you have to get down because there is a lot of recharge needed. There's no pit boost today. There's 28 kilowatts of power to be used. So it's a slight up on more race 2 races, but yeah, not too great. He has now got going again, but that's
Ooh, that's a dangerous...
Is that the second time he's gone off the circuit, Megan?
Yeah, and he just had a dangerous re-entry since he went right alongside, I think that was Dennis.
It was, yeah. No, it wasn't Dennis. It was the other one. It was Felipe Drogovic in the 28 TWT. So, again, Norman Natter then, for a second time in 2 laps, has gone straight on. He's had a lap time deleted for track limits on the board. I'm aware, Megan, you don't have a live timing screen in front of you. I apologise for that. Let's hear what DaCosta's going to say now over it. As discussed, you know Mitch's plan, so we need to suffer some pain. Oh, so DaCosta has basically been told, look, Evans needs points here. He needs the pole position. You're out of the title hunt. You're going to have to suffer here. So is that Evans being blocked? It is. That's Evans being blocked by Pascal Wehrlein. So this is already championship protagonist. Evans put his hands up outside the cockpit. Pascal Wehrlein, he's currently 4th. He's just in the duels. Evans is fastest by 6/10, but Evans has gone for a push lap early, and he's caught behind Pascal Wehrlein, and Wehrlein's holding him up, Megan. This is already championship protagonists. What's Wehrlein saying? Update apparently Mitch is on double build. So yeah, they're stopping him, and now he's backed off. So Evans has backed off, and Wehrlein now has been told he's on double build. So Wehrlein's going to try and compromise his lap, Megs.
That's sneaky.
Look at him.
Oh, that's sneaky there from Porsche.
They've been sneaky all weekend, haven't they? It's an all-out war as Evans now begins a push lap. So does Pascal Wehrlein. Wehrlein is second fastest now. Evans is down into 4th as the times start to come through for more quicker lap times. And we're only seeing 1:13s at the moment, so there's still a lot faster to come.
I'll tell you what, they must still get quite the headache going around here because this is quite a bumpy track, I'm noticing.
It is, and let me say, doing a track walk, you don't realise as many bumpers as there are, but you're going across 5 different surface types, including literal train tracks because of where the XL doors come by.
What?
So it's not the greatest. There's a bit of sunshine starts to break through from outside my commentary box window here in the hotel. So looking down at the XL, looking good. Megan?
It's the only bit you'll get. Do you know when you come back home, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, the only days apparently where it's not going to rain until...
Oh, that's good then.
Because Thursday and Friday are apparently going to rain.
Well, that's good. We can get the commentary box finished then. As Wehrlein does a 109.468. He's the fastest time. Evans second fastest goes over. Evans now fastest, 109.278. So that's, again, more critical lap times to come through. Apologies, by the way, that we can't interact with the Formula E Zone and JB Motorsport's YouTube chats. That is a design flaw with it all. We are live on both, aren't we, Megs?
Yeah, we are. I can only see the JBM lot. Like, Sebastian Buemi will always be known for having the strangest crash in F1 history.
Oh yeah, the double failure of the front wheels in Shanghai, China, and that was a weird accident. You can see that on Wes Mainbridge's channel, Wesman44, where he's uploaded some of the videos about it. It's a weird one to come into it. Okay, cool lap. So Antonio 3 seconds behind the build. So Evans now knows he doesn't need to push, and he needs to let DaCosta go through because DaCosta needs to play a key part here, I feel, in the duels. Absolutely so.
I agree. I mean, especially since apparently he's the sacrificial lamb right now. Out of the I would say, Megan,
all the second drivers are sacrificial lambs. That's Drogovic, Muller, and DaCosta. They're all the sacrificial lambs today. They're all going to have to put it to the max.
I agree. And I'm just going to have to quickly just look outside because I can hear it raining and I haven't seen rain in a very long time.
Megan, go disappear and see if it rains or not, as we currently keep going for this qualifying session. Evans on 109.278. Verline, Drugovic, Ericsson, the top four. DaCosta, De Vries, Cassidy, Marti out of it at the moment. We have not seen Norman Nato after a brake problem 2 laps running. And Lucas de Grassi, we already know, is not taking part in this qualifying. He will start his last ever race as a racing driver from either the pit lane or the back of the grid. Not good news at all.
Unfortunate. And also, it was nice enough of the weather to hold off while I came to the commentary box to then start raining.
Oh, is it absolutely hammering it down there?
No, it's just... Do you know when it's that kind of slow rain?
I know. I'm chucking a cloud that's slowly coming over London. So I'm being a bit 50-50 about whether or not that's going to hit the XL, which I can see just out of my commentary box window. I am going to leg it to the XL as soon as qualifying's over. By the way, you'll see in our pre-race show all of the driver interviews we got from yesterday alongside our track walk, and then we're going to do a little bit of a build-up show from the circuit as well, but we're not sure how that's going to work. We're going to try and get it all together and sent over to Megan ASAP. But the good news on all of this is that we will also later on we will have an upload for you and a premiere on both Formula Zone and JV Motorsports. We're going to co-link the video. It is going to be the wrap-up, the end-of-season show. So we've got... we'll go back to the track, we'll get the champion moment, we'll interview the drivers, and we'll put together a little post-show package from the weekend that'll go out because we haven't been able to do our normal post-shows with me having to get back to the XL. So, yeah, that's what's coming up. Hopefully you've enjoyed our coverage this year across Formula E Zone and JV Motorsports. It's been a lot of fun on the watch-alongs. Track is getting faster. Pascal is reporting on the radio, so this is now going to get interesting. He's currently 5th fastest, and the championship leader, who had a super Saturday like he did back in season 10, is now struggling again to get into the duels. He's in 5th position, and I think when we were at dinner last night, Megan, Jack said as well, Jack Gio said about how he thinks Verline is going to win the title, but he won't get through to the duels. And so far, Jack's predictions is going bang on.
Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling about that, and also I just checked. I don't think it will rain where you are. Hopefully.
Okay, that's a shame. At least I'm wearing good clothes. I was going to wear a white shirt, but it looked a bit ridiculous, so I've gone for my flowery shirt for the final day.
We're coming up to the
A
end
lot of action still.
of Group A. And
Nato's had his lap time deleted as well, by the way, Megan. So,
Yeah,
but
so
he'll
he's
start at the
not-
back. That's going to help Lucas a bit.
yeah, he's not going to get out there, is he?
Verline makes it through. He's gone 2nd fastest as the checker flag comes out. De Vries is top, 108.659. Verline, Cassidy, Evans currently the top 4. DaCosta goes P5, 9,000th off of Evans. That's a bit too close to call from the Jaguars there, but that's not Evans safe by any means necessary. He goes 4th fastest over the line. Evans says, okay, we are pushed next lap. This will be our last push. That was an odd message. Marty's in P6. He might just go through. Marty is... not going to complete the lap. Well, that is a surprise to me. So Marty's backed off coming into turn 19. Joel Eriksson isn't going to improve on a lap time either. So I think that he's taken the flag. So is Drugovic. So that's it.
Yes.
Evans goes through. But DaCosta, Megan, only 9 thousandths away from making a bit of a mistake and costing his man a shot at the championship as Cassidy stays 3rd.
I kind of wish he had, just because I think it would be funny. For him to be told, oh, you cannot do this. And then for him to do that. They were already annoyed, I can tell, the fact that he got close.
By 9 thousandths of a second. That
Yeah.
lift-off call must have been very, very late coming into it. Cassidy's had his lap time deleted for track limits at turn 11. So De Vries, Verline, Cassidy, Evans, DaCosta, Marty, Drugovic, Ericsson, De Grassi and Norman Nato. That is your results. De Grassi and Nato not setting any lap times. They start what could be their last race. Well, it's definitely De Grassi's last race. It could be Nato's last race as well coming into it. He will start from the back of the grid. But Mitch Evans goes through at the expense of his teammate DaCosta, and that is a championship call. Well, Megs, what's he saying on the radio? Sorry, mate. Sorry, we're out. Yeah.
Oh, because they're so disappointed about that one.
bleep. Yeah, DaCosta really is. I think the plan. What he spoke to me yesterday as well, saying that the plan was to help Mitch as much as possible. So I think Megan, he's tried to help as much as possible, but I don't think it's paid off the way it looked. So looking from that, De Vries was a tenth ahead of Cassidy. Who's your pick for pole going forward? Because now we're going into Group B, and again, Mahindra seemed to have found a bit of pace. So you got to think Mortara might take Group B, and then it's going to get quite spicy by the time we get to the final later on.
Who do I think will take pole? Muller.
Nico Muller. You don't think Verline will get it? Muller was second yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean,
Is that to try and stop Evans maybe getting the 3 points?
Yeah. Just like do whatever.
That's a good pick.
Do whatever you can and like stop it.
Do whatever he doesn't do.
Yeah.
That's basically, isn't it? Do as I say, not as I do mentality. Group B going to be underway in a few moments' time, as that we'll see if our track changes. Jake Dennis, Ollie Rowland, Edo Mortara, Nico Muller, Sebastian Buemi, Dan Tigton, Jean-Eric Verne, Taylor Barnard, Max Emilian Gunther, and Zane Maloney, who said to me yesterday he's ready to go for Gen 4. He wants to race in Gen 4, and he said, I'm definitely going to be here. So that looks like it, but yeah, we're hearing that, Lola might be needing 2 drivers. We'll see how that goes more on over the summer break. Going into the testing is at Madrid in November.
Oh, cold. But at least it's usually a hot country, so maybe it'll be a bit less cold. Hopefully.
I know some of the team are going trackside. It's still the TBC if I'm going trackside. I don't know yet. It might not be the case. Especially if I can just sit back and broadcast from home and let them lot come in.
Hopefully.
But yeah, looking good, isn't it?
Hopefully. And I feel like I generally don't know what's going to happen in all the race today, because obviously I do this one a year. And
yeah, you only do London.
It's never the same.
No, it's weird you doing London and from back there. I'm glad that me and you actually get to commentate together this year. You've done a few FP3 sessions and qualies, I think.
Yeah, when I'm the only one around.
That is the case, yes. I'm just looking at my other monitor up here in the commentary box to go through. Right, green light then. Away we go for the second session. There's St Paul's Cathedral. Something else I've never seen and would actually like to see, but I don't know how to get to in my time. What, Megan?
Something also linked to Cybermen.
I know. I kind of want to do both in one trip as well.
Why not?
It's weird actually. I can't see St Paul's from here actually. I thought I could. Do you remember what they said? There's going to be mass panic. Everyone in London can see that.
Yeah.
Where? I'm in London. I can't see St Paul's Cathedral.
Look really, really closely.
I am, and
I'm gonna see how far
I
away
can't
you
see
are.
it. No. I think I'm far, far, far. I'm 40 minutes away. I think, in all honesty. Canary Wharf's is top down. I've got to get to from Abbey Road all the way back to St Pancras. That shouldn't be too hard.
Right, hold on. I am just trying to look.
All right. I don't know why I was physically holding on there. And I was like, okay, what are you going to say? Right, Group B is underway then. Dennis, Rowland, Mortara, Muller, Buemi, Ticton, Verne, Barnard, Gunther, and Maloney are next up on the board.
I'm just looking up how far away St Paul's Cathedral is. Oh, you should be able to see it.
Right, where is it?
17 minutes.
So I should be able to... Maybe there's a building in the way.
Maybe. But,
Am I looking down?
Hold on. Since you can see BT Tower, let's have a look to see how far away it is from that.
Anyway, all right. Lap time's beginning then. Jake Dennis needs to get pole position here. There's not that much points between him and Pascal Verline. Google Gemini saying qualifying group stage pace points to target of a 108.410, meaning drivers will have to find an extra quarter of a second to secure the top spot. Right, another factor to bring into this little thing as well is that they've only got 300 kilowatts of power in this qualifying session, and two-wheel drive. Roland's on the radio. Okay, so as you might have seen there, only Verline improved in the last push, and De Vries Cassidy on a Wheel 4 build sequence. So this is basically push, 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 because your first lap time might be your only lap time to come in and try and have some attack margins as well. So it's all going to be a little bit messed up here as they continue on. There is the Alistair Overmeem as well, the former MMA and kickboxing world champion. He'll be in the paddock. I'm sure I'll bump into him at some point across the weekend as they come through. Mortara, he's still top. Now, watch out for Mortara because they had a shocking qualifying yesterday after a great practice too. De Vries topped earlier on in Group A, and it could be a change here that Mortara tops Group B. Megs.
Josh, look a bit more to your left of the BT tower.
Left of the BT tower?
Yeah, in the distance. I think walking it is 40 minutes, by car is like 20. Joshua searches St. Paul's, and Mortara seems to be doing quite well. Oh, something's just been kicked up there.
I can see it! I can see it now. Yeah, I can just about see the top of the roof.
Yay!
Oh, awesome. Hey, there it is. Oh, excellent. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah. Look, Abbey Road, I think, will do me. I'll do St. Paul's another day.
What day?
So, Mortara, Dennis, Muller, Barnard, your top four. Muller goes to the top. Now, you said, Megan, he might get pole position. I know it's not. He's only topping the group stages, but that's a great start for Muller.
Yeah,
but Mortara, even weaving, goes faster. So, even on a build-up lap, that Mahindra is really, really fast.
They really are going for it. So far, I've seen this weekend.
They're going nuts. Honestly, also, the best coronation chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life. Typical of, I know, coming from Mahindra, an Indian team. But that was absolutely delicious in their hospitality on Friday when we were invited to the round table and drink some refreshments. Absolutely wonderful food. Wonderful food. Wonderful sandwiches. Wonderful spiced, crisp breadsticks. It was fantastic food.
We'll have to get their recipe for the coronation chicken.
I'll go and ask, but also they let us up on the balcony as well, and I've got a photo with the race-winning trophy from Tokyo in the previous race. Yeah. So that's a nice factor. Right, back to the action on the track with 5 to go. This is the crunch point now because Dennis is finally setting some good sectors. Fastest sector 1. Fastest sector 2. This should be now a large improvement as he comes over the line. And it's a 1:08.977. That's a very good lap time for Jake Dennis. Is anyone else going to try and improve as the session goes on? And this is Jake Dennis coming down to the breakers. And what's he done? This is over the jump. And he hops, skips and jumps, Megs.
He lost time in the last sector, so I think that's what that was about there.
Because he's only 66 thousandths ahead of Muller, and the sectors are looking quicker.
Yeah, and we have 3 in a row right there. Now, I was saying, while you were trying to fix the mic in the practice session, about how during practice sessions, I would prefer to have dirty air while going out on the track than having clean air.
Yeah.
And the opposite for quali. So obviously, quali is where you want your fastest time. Practice is where you can kind of get the gist of what the race will be like.
Would you also want to hide your pace with that by running in dirty air?
Yeah, because then you can just get a clearer picture of things through that.
No, I'm with you on that. I like that mentality to sort of come into it and go, no, this is this is that. I like that approach actually, yeah, a lot more. Alice Miller, the model, watching on. Why are we having all this random cuts to people in the pit lane when they've got a session on. Get off him! Get off him!
Why
I
are
know
we
he's a
staying on
model
this
and
person so
everything,
long?
and he's got stunning. No, what are you doing? Yeah, okay, now he's flirting with everybody on stream.
I mean,
But still,
immediately cut away.
come on, he's maybe a model. He maybe have stunningly, carved, chiseled features.
is a motor
we've got
race.
to get on the circuit here.
Do you know what? They do that all the time, but in F1, when Felix from Stray Kids was at a race, I didn't see him much.
Right,
What's that
Dennis saying,
about?
good man, so just keep evolving with the track, basically. So keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. He's 66 thousandths ahead of Muller right now. Jake Dennis is losing 2/10 through turns 3 to 8, but mastering this section on his next push lap will secure him a place in the drill. So exactly as you said, Megan, just losing times after turn 2 and in sector 2, coming into it.
Maybe he should have practiced
he's
that section more.
He's into the last corner now. Dennis over the line, and it is only second. Mortara has taken the top spot, 108.616. Dennis second, Barnard third, Muller in fourth position, and there's a lot more time to be gained.
There is, and do you know what? Where are Mahindra in the championship?
Third.
So if they're third, why aren't they like first or second? Because I've seen them be so quick around here. All weekend.
At second half of the bad start to the season, but they did get better. They've been so quick here.
Okay.
So sector 1 and 2, focus on those. Push next, good exit. That's Muller's radio. I know you haven't done the season, so explain to you. Mahindra got good when the Evo car came in, and ever since then they've just been taking it more and more, and now they're in this position where they could wrap up the team title, but that's sort of gone now after yesterday with the bad qualifying. Today then, look, there you go, Megan. So Andretti's now got up to third, Mahindra's dropped to fourth. They're 60 points back. No, that's not on a maximum. So you've got Andretti with a very, 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 I don't think actually mathematically possible. So it's Jaguar and Porsche who are going for the top 2 in the championship. That was well timed. Thank you, Formula E World Feed, for showing that graphic up.
So,
I know they watch our stuff, so thank you very much.
There's Dennis. So
You don't want to back off too much again. Maximum pace for your cool of 120 or so, and then purple sector 1 just tidy up the lap.
yeah, you need to tidy up that lap because it's a little bit all over the place after you get out of half of sector 2. But I think maybe Mahindra does one of those teams where you do really well in like qualifying, like there's a MotoGP team that does that.
Yes.
Which one was it? I think it's.
I have no idea who you're on about. But go on.
I mean, it's KTM. Do you know the?
That would ring a bell, yeah.
Yeah, not the factory team. The other team.
Oh, the Tech 3.
Yeah, Tech 3.
Yeah,
Tech 3
yeah,
seems
yeah.
to do really
Yeah, I'm with you
well
on that,
in it.
yeah. Vinales and...
Yeah.
Vinales and... Oh, it's now Paul Espargaro, isn't it? Because of injuries.
Well, they
Right,
did
coming
really
now into the
well.
last sector. The checkered flag is out. Dennis is just on the cusp here of being into the duels. He needed to tidy up the sector. He's only gone fourth. Dan Tinktum's 10th goes second, and Dennis is out of the duels. Jake Dennis is out of the duels with a tremendous lap for Dan Tinktum. Muller goes second as well. And the man who's second in the title, who needed those 3 points, is going to start all the way back in 7th position. Maybe even 8th, depending on what happens with Jean-Éric Vergne. Florian Modlinger and Porsche is delighted with what's happened there. And Dennis does now get beaten by Jean-Éric Vergne. Jake Dennis will start from the 8th row of the grid for the London E-Prix season finale, and the championship is just being handed to Pascal Wehrlein. Mitch Evans walks away. He thinks that as well. He is really in the spot. Well, okay, maybe I'm not out of it, but Wehrlein has an absolute master hold of the championship after yet another Super Saturday. It's a super scintillating Sunday coming through. Wow! Didn't expect Dennis to get kicked out, Megan. Now this really throws the spanner in the works of the race.
Honestly, the fact that he got kicked out, I could see the look of, we're not going to win the championship in the eyes of his team. just then.
Roger Griffiths was looking absolutely miserable.
He was just like,
Wow. So
Right.
it's Mortara, Muller, Tictum, and Barnard that go through. Boemi, Gunther, Vern, Dennis, Roland, Maloney. That's further back. But look at that. Look at the Porsche powertrain. Muller and Tictum all going through. Absolutely brilliant attack. And Boemi even starting fifth row of the grid, so it's 9th or 10th once we get the count back done. But that's either, Megan, 15th or 16th out of 20 drivers for Jake Dennis at a circuit where you can't push that much. This is a disaster for Dennis. The race is going to be absolutely fantastic. It could be Verline, a double champion.
He'll get 8th in the race, I bet.
That's not many points, but possible.
It isn't many points.
Mitch Evans needs to win this race, by the way.
He won't.
I know. It's so scintillating, this race. It's a 21-point gap, remember?
So the championship now, I think, is just decided.
You're gonna need a lot of calculators coming into this one later. It's absolutely insane.
I'm calling it now.
Wow.
The championship winner will be Verline.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much sealed it now, isn't it?
Yeah.
If Verline said something about, I can't remember. I think it was Jack who told me yesterday. He said Verline said, "There's nothing that can stop me. I've got this. I knew coming into this weekend, I've got this," and he's done it. It's another season 10 masterclass from Pascal Verline.
The confidence, you got to admire it. He came into this weekend with a goal, and it seems like it's going his way. Talk about manifesting.
Totally.
I've got something in this eye, and I've had it. You can see on stream, I keep touching my left eye because there's something in it. And I'm getting really frustrated by it. I'll switch over to the dual screen now.
Hello, dual screen. But by the way, if you're looking at the flags behind Megan in the chair, we can't move it because we're still redecorating our commentary box.
Yeah.
So we're still in the process of getting everything sorted because, of course, I've gone away for a few days.
By the way, your gloves are in here for when we start doing this again.
Yeah, I know where they are. Oh, there's Buckingham Palace. I've been there, done that, got the T-shirt. Actually, Buckingham Palace is near St Paul's Cathedral, isn't it?
I'll check. Do you know what? I must have seen St Paul's.
You have seen St Paul's?
Have I? I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty certain. I'm fairly certain you've seen St Paul's.
Hold on. I've probably stood on the steps and not even realised. It's 15 minutes away. By car.
From
49 by walking.
From Buck Pal?
Yeah. I feel like
the Mall is massive.
I know I've seen Buckingham Palace. Not inside, obviously.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Megan, I haven't actually eaten that much of the food I brought with me, as a heads up.
Well, you can either eat it on the train back, or you can just take it to your room and do what I do and start a drawer. I have a drawer of food.
No, I think I'll let the family eat them. That's what I'm coming into it and do that.
You're not kind of an
Although I've eaten more white cookies and the Otis biscuits more than anything. Oh, there's a bird flying right towards me on the commentary. That's quite nice.
You know, I knew you'd eat the cookies more because that.
I love the white chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a sucker for white chocolate and the Otis biscuits. I love an oat biscuit. I love it. I gave Last Lap Lucy a Kit Kat that we've got in here, but I've got a Kit Kat. So a proper Kit Kat, Megan, as well. Feels heavier than ours.
Well, ours are a lot easier to eat. And also...
Actually,
You? Go.
I was just going to say something about Amy, but you go first.
There you go.
Well, I just want to say congratulations to mine and Megan's friend, Amy, who's become a mother for the first time while we've been away. Literally, the day before, got a text message saying, "Look, she's here. She's arrived a week early." I haven't been able to meet her yet, the baby, because we've been here. So I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow.
I think she came home yesterday. like
I
yesterday.
know, she put Disney on.
I know, so I thought to myself, it's fitting. But it's Little Mermaid.
It's always going to be her. She loves the Little Mermaid. But yeah, congratulations to Amy on that. I can't wait to see her tomorrow, the little baby. We are literally going straight from the train station to there. So just heads up. I'm not waiting any longer.
I'll make sure to tell
So,
Mum. Do I come then?
Yeah. Well, I'm in position to be godfather, so it's like, come on. Goddaughter, I want to say. So, we're getting close to the start of the duels. It will be Cassidy and Verline up first. So that's going to be an interesting little shenanigan coming through. Track Walk is at 48% upload on the on YouTube. So that's good news. It's still going well.
Hold on, I've got to
That's not live, is it? That's Dennis from earlier. Go on, Megs.
I've got to open my eye because some reason my eye, it's got something in it. Also, I was gonna say before, Dad survived. It's me looking after him. Quite well, actually. We had a nice time.
Do you fancy some instant hot chocolate that I've got in the hotel room here?
Instant hot chocolate.
And there's little coffee pods as well.
Oh, the coffee pods would be good.
Yeah, it's a lava razza. I don't know. I've never seen that before.
I've never even heard of it before.
I don't even know where we're going for dinner tonight. I think I heard something about the pub again because the end of the season. I don't know. We've got the gala, but I don't. Then I think the drivers filter in after the gala into the Fox. I'll figure it out. Oh, I ran into Abby Dewhurst yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Former BBC weather presenter and now podcast host on everything green and renewable. She was coming into the pit lane to do the pit walk, and I was going out, and I looked at her and I thought, is that Abby? Because she had her back to me. I went in front of her and I went, oh yeah, and we both went, oh my god. Abby is from Grimsby, like me, so we were on a Young Reporters Telegraph thing years ago now. But it's always lovely to catch up with her. It's so nice, and had a bit of a hello and everything. So yeah, not too bad. Say again?
I always remember her old car. For some reason.
Oh, the Mini with the flag on top. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's just a core memory thing.
So, qualifier number 1, Nick Cassidy and Pascal Verline. They've been together 7 times. Cassidy has won 4. Verline has won 3. Now this is their 8th time. Is it going to be all leveled up? Because Pascal Verline massively needs these 3 World Championship points to increase the gap to Jake Dennis, who's starting on the 8th row of the grid. If Verline can literally get to the final, Megan, and take pole position, the championship's pretty much his. It'll become now even mathematically harder as away we go now. Let's get for quarterfinal.
I think it will be. Oh,
that was a bit of a violent shake-up for Cassidy, wasn't it? Coming out turn 3.
Yeah, not the greatest from him. Is he in the right gears or something? Because
well, there's no gears in this. It's all electric pass. It's instant torque.
But why is he being so jittery around here? It's like, is he putting his foot
you don't
on
want
the
to warm
brake?
your tyres up by scuffing them, so that was a bit weird.
Is he putting his foot on the brake constantly or something?
The only thing I can think is that it's the first time he's turned the car to 350 kilowatts of power and 4-wheel drive. So maybe it's just making sure that they all work.
Okay. Focus on the tyre warm-up.
Focus on... Yeah, that's Verline now, because with 4-wheel drive, you've got to warm up every part of the car differently to how you would when it's 2-wheel drive. Because when it's 2-wheel drive, you can heat the rear tyres up immediately, but then you've got to weave to warm the tyres into the front. But with 4-wheel drive, they all can rev up at the same time. They all generate the same amount of temperature. So it's a completely different way of driving. As we now begin the quarterfinal duel 1 with the attack. This is Cassidy coming through 1, 2, and 3. It's a nice super run. He's nice and calm. He's positioned the car perfectly through the first sector. That was brilliant. As we now come in side by side. Watch Verline to the first corner. Under braking, turns in, hits the apex nicely. Visibly, Megan, he looks slightly quicker than Cassidy by only 0.08 of a second. Wow.
That is a close one between the two of them. And also, Josh, it's that time of year now. I think we're going to have to start having the heater on in the commentary box.
It's summer still.
It's freezing in here.
Cassidy has completed his lap time. I can tell you it was a 108.271. So it's all eyes to Pascal Verline as he comes through the turn 10. 11, 12, chicane, 13 coming back out, now through the kick, 14, 15, under the braking now, back into the XL for attack mode at turn 16. This has got to be very good, and Cassidy's actually made a few errors coming under braking down into turn 16. He was out of shape. The car's now looking visibly harder to control. He's locked up coming into 19. He just gets the apex, but Verline is comfortably in the exit of turn 20 as Cassidy fights. He's really messed up that last sector. Verline goes through by over a second. He goes through to the semi-finals.
So it's all nice
So
and equal
Verline, one done, Megs.
Nice and equal between them by the end of the season as well. I just looked at the thermometer. It's 19 degrees in here. I feel like I'm becoming more used to the heat. I've become more used to the heat, so now I'm just cold.
Yeah, I must admit, I've turned the air conditioning off in my commentary box. I'll put it on before I leave, but I was too cold. Yeah, I agree with you. I wanted to warm up a little bit. Tictum and Cassidy, Tictum and Muller, sorry I should say, are now coming into the fast lane. So, quarterfinal 2, Mitch Evans and Nick de Vries. They've faced each other 3 times before. It's 2 to Evans, 1 to de Vries. And this is even more critical now because Mitch Evans must go through and must, Megan, get a 3 points for the pole position. If it's Evans and Pascal front row, I'd love that. First sector time coming through. Evans is up now. Come on, what is it? It's de Vries only ahead by 0.04 of a second, Megan.
0.04? That is. They're all being very close to one another, aren't they, right now? And I think. Oh, do you know what? Usually I would say, Evans definitely got this, but now I'm not so sure.
Evans only ahead by 20,000 of a second in the first sector time. He's pushing with all his might as he comes into turn 16. Rear snapped in nicely for the Jaguar as he pushes the power back through. Under accelerate. Oh, he gets close to the wall, and now he's ahead by 33,000 of a second. This is going to be a super duper close qualifying as they come through. De Vries is on the attack. Evans must go through here. Over the line, it's a 107.408. We're looking now to Nick de Vries, who's gained a tenth of a second in this third sector. So de Vries still might have something. We go driver's eye. Comes out the last corner. He goes to the line, and de Vries kicks out Mitch Evans. Mitch Evans is out to the duels, and that goes through for Nick de Vries. And now this is really all hands on for Pascal Verline to be the champion of season 12 because he has got both of his championship protagonists knocked out, starting further back on the grid, and he is going to start inside the top 4, guaranteed, Megan.
Do you know, I had a feeling that de Vries would knock him out. That's why I wasn't so sure at the start of their lap. I was just like, this isn't going to go Evans' way.
2 apiece now, isn't it? And the 4 times they've first faced each other. I'm trying to see where Evans lost the lap. It wasn't down here at the chicane. He was mighty through there. It must have been coming down into turn 16. Because do you remember when he came into, when he came into the hill, into 17, he looked like he just touched the wall a little bit. Right, Tictum now versus Muller. They've only faced each other once before. Tictum beat Muller then. And remember, Tictum's with a 2-year-old Porsche powertrain. Nico Muller with the most up-to-date powertrain for Porsche. So this should be an interesting one if Dan Tictum can do it on raw pace, Megan.
Well, it seems like a day for equalising the points between each other, so I think Muller will get this one.
I think Tictum, yeah, he's a 10th back now. Muller's gone up by 0.179.
Oh, locked
So
up, locked up,
are
Tictum.
we...
Off.
Oh, Tictum's locked up! Tictum straight on, and that's the lap time done! Just snags the front brake, then Tictum is out of qualifying. He's going to 360 it. Muller's going to go through, but then Muller's past Tictum. How often does that happen in a duel? Muller has passed Tictum as Tictum makes a mistake down at turn 10. And I use mistake as a hoping there was a mistake, but Muller is going to go through. He's passed him. He's physically passed him
Wow.
on the lap, and Muller will go through to the semi-finals.
Well, if he wasn't losing already, he's definitely lost now.
So at least Muller won't face Verline in the semi-finals. So, by the way this faces up, Megan, it could be another Porsche 1-2, same as yesterday. And you know, somebody said to me yesterday, when does that ever happen in Formula E? It was Pico and Jack, and I said to them, I think it's going to be another 1-2. They said, no, nothing like that. No, it's Formula E. Nothing like that happens. It always changes. Look what's happening. Porsche again are dominating, and they are on course again for it.
You're being proved right.
The universe is a scary place when I get proved right. Let's have a look at Dan Tictum. On the brakes, he brakes at 100, brakes at 50, and he just locks up the front right. Yeah, that's not deliberate at all. That's a complete accident. He just braked way too late.
An unfortunate mistake. I think he must have got distracted by trying to go as fast as he could because he knew he was already losing time.
10th back, yeah. Just trying to gain a couple of tenths in the braking zone, get a faster chicane, like we saw from him yesterday. Right, final quarter-final, Taylor Barnard and Edo Mortara. Mortara is a pick for pole position after a strong free practice 2 and a strong first part of Group B qualifying.
I'll miss for gold.
So it's looking good. Say again, sorry?
I'll miss for gold.
I'll miss the gold when DS go, yeah.
It's such
Penske might keep it, but DS are leaving.
I really hope they do decide to keep the gold colour because it's such a lovely shade.
Yeah. In fact, Megan, if you look up to the commentary box, you can see a DS Techeetah Hot Wheels on the wall.
There.
Just there. I should have brought that with me actually, for there's someone to sign it there. Maybe even Mark Preston, who used to be team principal at DS Techeetah. Right. Over the line, Barnard's going to cross the line with a 107.525, a fairly uneventful lap for him. Mortara is a 10th up and should take it. It's going to be one of the closest to the duels so far, though. They're very evenly matched, and Mortara gets it by 90 thousandths of a second. 107.435, and that delights the Mahindra Garage as they are through to the semi-finals. They are now guaranteed a top 4 start.
So far, it's been equalising the overall scores for each of the as I go off, for each of the duels so far, because we had a 4-4, a 2-2, and then a 1-1, and then another 1-1.
So this has been quite the equalisation, which is a nice thing for Formula E to be doing as we go into next year. Qualifying next year is going to be insane, by the way, with the new rules. It's going to be mad.
It will be.
600 kilowatts of power, maximum 650. And I was like, we're currently at 350. We've doubled the power of Gen 4.
It's going to be so many crashes.
Oh my God, it's going to be amazing. Race 1 in Saudi, if it goes ahead, is going to be brilliant in December. It very much looks like that we will be racing in Mexico for a season opener.
Yeah, I get that feeling as well, because it's been less than a year. People aren't going to probably go back, and I think they would already be selling tickets if it was the case. Yeah, but then again, they do sell rather quickly, so...
The file is at 61%, so you know. The track walk, so that might be up by the end of the session.
Let's hope.
I've got to prepare to get to the track actually as well. I need to put my socks and shoes on at some point during the broadcast. because I've already put everything into the bag. Just need to grab my laptop, and I am off.
And then
We'll do the pre-show. I'll head up to the media suite, edit it, upload it, come back. Megan can do it because I got back at 2 o'clock and it was fine. So yeah, we've got time.
okay, good. Ow.
Okay.
Yeah, I laughed, and you know when you laugh sometimes, suddenly something in you just suddenly just like seizes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
Coming up though. Coming up later on today on JV Motorsports, though, you can tune in to the IndyCar race at Markham, a track which wasn't ready, a track which Alex Palous crashed at. Louis Foster's got pole position, the rookie, and it's all go, go, go. So, Megan, I don't know if Matthew's on the call yet. I'm going to find out for you, but you have got a very interesting race to lead your first IndyCar coverage on.
Yeah, and it's a first for a lot of things. First time at this track, first time me covering things, and it's the fact that I get to call things like this at this track before you do.
Yeah, and it's going to annoy me a little bit because it looks like a great track. But I know we're together next week again for IndyCar because it's at Washington.
Am I on IndyCar again?
Yeah, next week because of Washington. You're doing 3 in a row. Sorry.
Why?
But it's because it's at Washington.
I've still
DC.
got to make our mother's birthday cake.
Yeah, but that's next week. I mean, her birthday will be gone by then.
I know, but
you'll be able to
tonight
make it. Race will be over by 7:30, then you can make the cake. It'll still be light out. It'll take you that long to make the cake, does it?
Wait, what do you mean it'll be over by 7:30?
Race starts at 5:22. It'll be over by 7:30.
Race doesn't start at 5.
IndyCar starts at 5 o'clock.
Starts at 7.
Megan's. No, the race will be over by then.
That's not the information I've got.
Race starts at 5, Megs.
What?
Yeah, that's why I can't cover it.
Damn, they've moved it.
No, it's always been 5 o'clock. Race starts at 5, will be over by 7:30.
I checked on this, and it told me that it will be. Now I've got to move things around. I was wondering why you said you have a night free.
It starts at 5. That's when you need to be on air.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
We're getting ready for the semi-finals. It's a bit longer today, isn't it? The gap between the duels. I don't know why.
I think it is longer. I think because it's near the end of the season. Well, it is the end of the season. They're kind of like making as much as they can out of this specific set of duels.
Yeah.
It's like elongate the time.
De Vries and Verline who are facing each other in semi-final number 1, so that is going to get entertaining in a few seconds' time.
I'm glad you told me it was at 5 o'clock because I would have come in like half an hour
At the end of the race. Yeah.
It's like, it was on.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock, Megan.
Okay.
Literally. We finish Formula E. I set up IndyCar for you, and then vamos. I'll pop a camera on for you as well. You'll be using the battle screen for IndyCar,
okay.
And I'll put a camera over some segments.
Okay.
I do apologise. It's a very different weekend.
Just give me a bit more time though to finish Mum's cake.
Exactly. See what I mean?
Because
I told you. I think where you're getting confused is because I said it ends at 7.
I think also maybe I might have got confused because I think I looked at the timings and saw 12 and blocked out the 1 in my mind.
Yeah.
So
you thought it was 2, and yeah. Oh, look at is that in London? That's not St Paul's. Right, so semi-final number 1. It is Nick De Vries and Pascal Wehrlein. Pascal Wehrlein is 2-0 up in these duels with De Vries. But this is a day for equalisations, so it'll be probably 2-1 at the end of this one. Pascal Wehrlein's clinical precision and massive pace advantage make him the 70% favourite to defeat Nick De Vries in this duel. Only 70. It's 3-0. It's 2-0 at the moment. Come on.
So, I think, hopefully...
I'll take you on dual screen now. Hello.
We've always been on dual screen.
I don't know, my brain not working.
I can tell. Have a cookie. You need...
Find my cookies.
You need energy, so have cookie.
I actually feel a bit sick. I had a wonderful burger last night at Canary Wharf. I'm kind of like, I'm fine now. It's like I still feel full. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I look forward to dinner tonight, actually. So they come through.
I have no idea what I'm having.
Oh, have you got... you'd probably have a ramen, wouldn't you?
No, I had that last night. Do you remember the one I brought while we were getting
Oh, yeah.
Because
predictable as ever.
A couple of nights ago, I only had one thing for my tea a couple of nights ago. Do you know the first night we were alone? Me and Dad were alone. You were away. Because I was wrapping Mum's presents. And
right, we've got to...
I'd forgotten.
You've got to hurry up now because we're in the final. I can just going to stop talking altogether. All right, fine. Right, E-Prix and Pascal Wehrlein starting their semi-finals. Good opening sector from De Vries, but I think we're going to go side by side as we ride with Pascal Wehrlein down into turn 1. He hugs the inside line nicely through T2, picks it up over 3. The back of that Porsche looks completely planted, and Pascal Wehrlein looking good, but he's 12 thousandths behind De Vries at the moment. They're currently level, actually, Megan. They're dead set in the middle sectors.
That is weird. Oh, and De Vries then immediately decides to go a tenth faster. So,
yeah, 10th now up on Wehrlein.
I think this is the closest we've seen.
Absolutely, this is the closest we've seen so far. De Vries is pushing hard. Wehrlein is 0.057 behind him as they come into it. Over the top, into the braking zone again. Wehrlein's trying to catch up. He's only 51 thousandths back right now. Is Wehrlein going to start 4th or on pole position? This is now critical for him. He needs as many points as he can. De Vries is almost clattering into the barrier. There is so close between them. It's 82 thousandths into the last corner. De Vries is going to push hard. Wehrlein's right there. It's over the line together. It is a dead heat. It's De Vries ahead of Wehrlein by 22 thousandths of a second. Mahindra erupt in the garage, and Pascal Wehrlein is going to either start 3rd or 4th in the London E-Prix, but he will not start on pole position. So maybe, Megan, your prediction of Nico Muller for pole is bang on, because Muller is now facing Mortara in the second semi-final, and if Muller can win, he'll be on pole position for this, because he needs 3 points for Porsche in the Teams Championship. Megan, you might have got it spot on.
I hope that I have, but also I find it impressive that De Vries has just kicked out 2 of the championship protagonists.
Yeah.
In a row.
Well, he came in as an outside chance to win the championship. He was our 9th driver in contention after yesterday. But today, it's 3 drivers, 1 championship. And it's a cars line, but it's also the tagline that they're going with it today on their press emails. As we now see Nico Muller attacking the first sector. They should keep this Rothman-style throwback livery. It's good luck for them as they come through. It won't be a 1-2 then, Megan. That is a disappointment. We won't have that same front row in a doubleheader weekend. But Muller v Mortara, and Muller's ahead by 54 thousandths. But is Mortara going to make it a 1-2 for Mahindra, as he could face De Vries, his teammate, in the final?
Ooh, that will be a tense.
Oh, it might, you know.
That will be tense between the 2 of them, if it is. Oh,
and
it looks so right now.
9 thousandths of a second separating them. They are really not doing anything different, are they? Attack one, attack the other. It's all go, go, go. Muller's under braking.
Oh,
Mortara's ahead by 39, but it's a small mistake for Muller. That might give the advantage to Mortara.
Come on. Oh, a little bit of a over the curves action there from Muller, but I think Mortara did the exact same thing, so I don't think there was a little bit of time lost there for Muller.
Mortara's got him over the line by over a 10th. Wow! Look at the delight for Mahindra! It's going to be a Mahindra front row in the final Gen 3 race. It is going to be Eduardo Mortara versus Nick de Vries for the final. It's going to be an all Porsche second row of the grid. And Jaguar are a bit uneasy about what's happening, but it will not be Porsche taking the 3 points of pole. It is going to be Mahindra, and that is brilliant news for them. After a misery yesterday, they have fought back on Sunday, and they are 1-2 on the grid.
So basically, they're fine whichever way that they win because both their drivers have the opportunity to get those points.
Game, set, match. The championship could still go Pascal Wehrlein's way. Remember, he starts 4th on the grid, or 3rd on the grid, actually, depending on what the results are when the official grid comes out.
I came close with Muller. This wasn't
You did. You came very close to Nico Muller. But I think Mahindra shocked everybody. Well,
yeah.
The team that do the best sandwiches in the paddock are 1-2 on the grid. I think it was good, says Mortara. I think it is. And then his team's going to come back saying, yep, you've got it. We got Mahindra final, mate.
That is why they're going to be on pole, because they do the best sandwiches.
Yeah.
They got their energy from that.
It's honestly, I really, really want another one of those sandwiches. Oh, well, their hospitality is on it's on the entrance to Turn 1. You've got to walk down the whole paddock to get there.
But it's worth it. At least they make the walk worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. There is, again, Frederick Bertrand, the CEO and team principal at Mahindra. Lovely bloke. Funny in the press conference.
Maybe you should join Mahindra, then you always get the sandwiches.
I would love to join Mahindra. I'd be very honoured. They are literally a great bunch. So I think Pico said that they're the... No, it wasn't Pico. It was the current lap guys who said they're the Ferrari of Formula E. And I agree with that. You know, they're the best ones of the grid so far. Mitch Evans gives a thumbs up. He's starting to smile, actually. He might think he might still be in this somehow.
I don't know why he still thinks that.
There's the helmets and foam fingers. Do you want me to bring you back a foam finger, Megan?
No, I'm good.
He was number 1.
I feel like if Dad ever got one of those, he'd never stop wearing
Wehrlein was... Sorry, Megan. Wehrlein was 3 tenths faster than Muller, so it's Wehrlein 3rd, Muller 4th. That's the grid. So Wehrlein 3rd, Muller 4th.
Oh.
So pole position is either Mortara or de Vries. But what was that about Dad and the foam finger? Oh, I never took it off.
Yeah, he'd never take it off, and he would start hitting people on the head with it. You know, like jokingly, like putting the finger like that.
I don't know. I can't see your monitor. Okay.
Like tapping people
I'm going
on
to
the
put
head.
some socks on. I'm going to put some socks on.
That's how cold
So
it
I need
is.
to put my mic down for a second. No, I've just got to get ready because as soon as the session is done, I've got to leg it to the XL, haven't I?
Yeah, but it's also very cold. Are we just
I'm just
used?
going to put the mic down.
Is Britain just used to the heat now? I think because we used to be really fine with just like, oh, it's fine. It's only 15 degrees. Let's be really happy. And now we just see 23 degrees as normal, and it's so far I'm getting quite cold. And right now, all I can think about is having a cup of tea or a hot chocolate and getting one of those new blankets, which I bought at the very start of summer.
It's August. It's still summer.
No, it's not.
You should come to London, Megan. It's absolutely rocketing hot.
It's like halfway. In 20 minutes, it is halfway exactly through the month. We're still technically in the early stages of the month. And
I love how Megan's brain works like that. She can work that the halfway through of a month, like a click.
it's easy. Because 15 days plus 15 equals 30, and then the 12 hours of the next day equals half of the 31. So 15 and a half. And in 20 minutes will be 15 and a half. Though, honestly, I do feel like having a hot chocolate. Maybe I should ask Mum to like take my car and say, please buy me hot chocolate.
I've got 2 hot chocolate chassis here.
No, I want
You can have
my
them.
one. No, the Galaxy one.
I'll tell you something though, for free. I've noticed my left foot is slightly thicker than my right foot, which is weird.
Well, that's probably because you put either more or less weight on that one.
Mm.
Which one do you
But,
start walking with?
I stand on both my feet, Megan. It'd be quite hard not to.
Which foot
I
do
don't
you
know.
start walking with?
No, who knows that?
I do.
He picks up their thing. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know which one's which. I do know, however, that Damon Hill used to get in the left-hand side of the car.
Really?
Or quite often drivers are superstitious. They have specific ways to get in the car. They have certain areas to get in.
I've never heard of that before. That's unique.
One thing about using a lip mic is it does put your hand down.
See, that's why I have my headset. I can do whatever I want. I have both hands, like, occupied right now, holding a phone. Or a pen.
Yeah, but I like using a lip mic.
I know.
It's way better. Not so much the little cable I've got here. I like the cable that you've got in the comp box there.
Maybe I'll get you one for Christmas.
I've already got another one. You've already literally. I've got 2 leads, haven't I?
I know, but you can never have too many.
Oh god, I don't know anymore. Right, final time. Mortara is leaving 2 tenths on the table in turns 1 and 2, a deficit that could cost him pole position and 3 points.
I think he'll
Well,
be fine.
De Vries in there too. Mahindra need as many points as they can. The higher up in the Constructors' Championship they stand, the Team Championship, the more money they get.
I have a way for getting the points.
It's all go now. The final of Gen 3 Evo qualifying is about to get underway, and we will know who is on pole position for the London E-Prix, the final one at the XL. I'm going to run after this to the XL and film the pre-show with Pico. Can't wait for it. It's going to be so much fun.
Make sure the thing is on the right setting.
I will. I'm going to be double checking that within an inch of my life, Megan, believe me. After yesterday, we spent 10 minutes filming everything. I can't wait, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got to put my pass on as well, actually, and then get over.
Yeah, you can't
More
forget
tower
that.
building up. Say again, miss?
You can't forget that.
Yeah. Can't forget the pass, won't let me in. So, here we go then, folks. This is the final. Mahindra about to erupt in glory. They are 1-2 on the grid, but which Mahindra will be in pole position? The final qualifying of 2026 is underway as we see now. The first corner being led by Eda Mortara, perfectly synchronised through 1, 2 and 3. Under the XL banners now and into the daylight. We catch up with Nick De Vries, who's at turn 1. Brakes hard, turns in, gentle on the power. Yeah, he's got it quite nice, Megs, in the first sector. Not much separating them. We haven't got the times open. Timings aren't working. Here we go. 35,000 for De Vries.
That took a while for them to get that open. Heading into the... Which sector are we in now, 2?
This is sector 2 through the docking bay. And then through turn 9 past the XL train station. And then you're going back down now towards Prince Regent.
And it looks like De Vries is ahead right now of Mortara, so could De Vries start on pole?
De Vries might start on pole position. It's not actually as far back as you thought. I can tell you Mortara has finished his lap, and it's a 107.120. That's one of the slowest we've seen so far. This could be something now coming in for De Vries, who's a 10th up coming into the last corner. Who's going to be on pole position for the final race of Formula E Generation 3 over the line? And it is De Vries! 106.925. Nick De Vries gets the 3 points for pole position. Eda Mortara, his teammates alongside him on the front row. Porsche second row with Verline third and Muller fourth. Dennis on the 8th row. Evans in trouble. It's all go now. The championship on the line. It's going to be fantastic. Mex, what did you make of that one?
I thought that it was a brilliant multiple runs from De Vries, and in fact, I think he does deserve that pole position there.
Mex, thanks very much for your company for the qualifying sessions. I'll see you in a couple of hours for the race coverage, and you can join us for that live on JB Motorsports and Formula E Zone. The Formula E watch-along is coming up later. We're going to head to XL and film the pre-show. Pre-show pre-recorded, and me and Pico will be up here in the box covering the last bit. We'll see you later on. Take care. Bye-bye.